No, we're good. No one really knows what he did growing up, but some scholars believe that he apprenticed with his father and practiced to become a doctor. As his father traveled, the entire family did, which was just him, his mom, his dad. And when they first settled down, they didn't really like where they lived, so they decided to go to Macedonia and be doctors for the king. While there, Aristotle became friends with Prince Philip. Around 10, when he was 10, his dad died. He was real sad, and being a doctor, or practicing to be a doctor, reminded him of his dad, and he didn't want to do this anymore. So he decided to try other things, and then not too long after his dad died, his mom did as well, and then he was placed in the care of his uncle. Or it was a family friend, they couldn't decide which one it was. When he was 17, he went to Plato's Academy back in Athens. When he first arrived, Plato wasn't there. Plato was off doing research. He was so advanced in his studies that he began to teach, and he began to teach some classes as well as continue to be a student. No one is really sure what he taught, but they think that it had to be involved in English and rhetoric.
He graduated from the academy when Plato died. A little while after his old friend Philip became king, when his older brother died. Too many people died, I guess. King Philip conquered many countries, and this made Greece scared, so they knew about Aristotle being Philip's best friend, so they kicked him out of Athens. After he moved, he married the niece of a local ruler. Aristotle soon became the leader of a small play group. This group liked to watch everything. Suddenly, scary Persians attacked the town Aristotle was staying at. The play group escaped and returned to Macedonia without being hurt by the villain. While in Macedonia, he taught Alexander the Great. A little detailed sketch of Alexander. After a long time, King Philip made peace with Athens again, which was good. Philip wanted Aristotle to lead the academy because he wanted his best friend to be in charge. So Socrates taught Plato in the academy, then Plato taught Aristotle, then Aristotle taught Alexander the Great. These people are some of the smartest people I've ever lived. Aristotle talked a lot about physics. Aristotle also talked about astronomy, study of space, which is study of space and everything about it. Aristotle died when he was 62 years old. He lived a pretty good life. A lot older than the kids, I guess. He died because he had a really, really bad tummy ache.
Aristotle also tried to teach people about how to live their life, like all other philosophers do. He taught his ethics through the 10 virtues. He believed that we should aim to achieve the highest good, which is kind of like getting 100 on a test, which is the highest grade you can get. The Eudemonian Ethics, which was Aristotle's book, he talked a lot about the golden mean, and it means just to have a happy medium between two things, like not a superhero or a villain, but just an average guy. He thinks that the character of a person reflects on their ethics through their actions. Simply, it means how you act is the way other people see what kind of person you are. So if you're getting into a lot of fights and people see that you're not a very good person. The best example that we found was the question, why do I go to school? For most people, they can answer, so I learn, pass tests, get a well-paying job. And a lot of people just see jobs, bring in money, and they see money as happiness.
Now for the 10 points of virtue. Virtue means excellence and fulfillment of a particular moment, more simply to do what is right and avoid the wrong. And the classic example of that is Superman and Joker, good versus evil. For courage, being brave, not being afraid to do something you think you cannot, and that's in English for peanuts. Temperance, not being greedy all the time, being able to control your appetite for anything you desire. Generosity, sharing your favorite things with your friends, not being selfish. Pride, having respect for yourself and everything you do well. An example, when we do our Christian service, we teach them to make sure they do homework and games correctly so they can take pride in what they have done, like putting a good test score up on the fridge.
Next, we have good temper. It means not being angry every time things go your way, because everything's not going to go your way all the time. And being able to stay calm when things get really crazy. Trust me, things get crazy. Next is truthfulness. Not lying to your friends, parents, or anyone else that you know. Not keeping secrets from people. Being an honest person, basically. It's better if you fail from telling the truth than to cheat and win. Because cheaters represent. Next is witness. Goes along with truthfulness. It means to help those who are in need by telling them what you know, and not keeping secrets from people. Next is friendliness. Do not be mean to others. Make sure they know that you are a very nice person, like Batman and Robin. They are friends because they are nice to each other and help one another out in times of need. Batmobile. Next is modesty. Do not show off what you are good at. Don't boast about things. Do not make fun of others who cannot do what you do. Be nice by not bragging about things. Be considerate of other people's feelings. Basically, if they don't do something that you can do, don't do. Finally, righteous indignation. Feel for others who are being bullied. Stand up for your friends. And do not let bad people do bad things to you. You see in the picture, this is what the survey was on. And little pop quiz. Number 1, which science or sciences did Aristotle like? Kevin Black. And Michael.
Astronomy.
Beautiful.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Who did Aristotle teach? John.
Alexander the Great.
Did.
Hey now.
How did Aristotle die? Steve.
Oh.
Very bad.
Really bad.
Very bad.
Really bad.
How many virtues are there?
I know this one. 10.
There are 10 virtues. You are correct indeed. Can anyone name 3 of those virtues?
No.
I can.
Mike.
Alright. Bravery.
What was the first? What was that?
Not that one. I thought it was like standing up for other ones. Alright, pride. Pride's one.
Yeah.
No, never mind. I
No.
quit.
Okay,
Told you not to do
Okay,
this.
Bob.
Pride, temperance, and modesty.
You are correct.
Hey now.
Sean, can you write this down?
No.
And that is
Yeah.
the end of our pop quiz. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Questions.
Oh, all right.
All I know is now I know Aristotle so much better than I did.